Hello guys, Siddharth here, and in this video I'm gonna review this Lenovo Vive K5 Plus, which I got from Flipkart for 7,999, and this is the box packaging, and we are gonna unbox it. And now, as you can see, it's written 8499 as the MRP, but I got it on an offer, so that's good. Now you can see all the features written over here. Let's go and check that out in details. As you can see, the box content, the phone itself, a glossy screen guard, and this is the charger, which is 1.5 ampere, so it's not a fast charger, just a normal charger, and that connects to the USB cable and charges the phone. So this is the USB cable for you guys, and you have some documents like the Lenovo warranty card, the startup guide, and other things. And this is the 2750 milliampere battery. It has a 5-inch full HD IPS display with good viewing angles and 5-point multi-touch, followed by the navigation buttons below that. It has a 13 megapixel full HD shooter with the LED flash at the back and a 5 megapixel 720p shooter at the front. It is available in 3 color variants. This is the dark gray, the others are silver and the gold color. The volume rockers and the power button are at the right side of the phone. This is the primary microphone, and this is the secondary one. On top you have this 3.5 mm headphone jack and the charging slot. There is the sensor, and here you have this LED notification light. It has light, orientation, proximity and gravitation sensors. One of the USPs of this device is the Dolby Atmos dual speaker at the back, and if you open the back cover you get access to two micro SIMs that supports 4G, and one memory card that can be extendable till 32 GB, and this metal case you got with this Lenovo Vive K5 Plus. Now the battery is in, and let's switch it on and see. This is the boot up screen, and you can see the Lenovo branding over there, and it's the little animation effect while booting up. And now it has booted up. So this is the by default theme which I got after booting up, as you can see, and the screen is looking very vivid. Now I'm going to the settings so that I can check some software specification of this particular phone. So if you go down, you can see this about phone, and I'm going there to show you all the software specification. And it runs on 5.1.1 Lollipop version. The CPU is 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon 616 octa-core processor. Now if you tap multiple times on the version, it will show that it runs on Lollipop, and it has this Vive UI running on top of this Lollipop. Now if you go to the storage, you can see this internal memory. Out of 16 GB of internal, 9.66 GB is available to the user because it has some pre-installed apps, and some videos like the sample video of Dolby Digital sound. You have this option at the top for this default write disk. By default it is internal storage. If you add a SD card, you can select the SD card as the default storage, which is pretty good. Now if you go to the apps, you can see the RAM over here. As you can see, out of 2 GB RAM, 1.4 GB is available, which is a pretty good thing. So you can do multitasking without any lag. So I'm pretty much liking this feature. Another USP of this device is virtual reality support. If you go to the display, you can switch it on, and then if you hold your power button for 2 seconds, it'll give you the option to switch on the virtual reality, and you can experience that. Then you can see this, there are different screen modes: the comfortable mode, which is good for your eyes, or the default mode, or you can customize that as well. As you can see, the battery, it is 79%, which is showing 15 hours of standby left. Now let's check the camera interface. I won't go in details because I will produce another video dedicated for the camera completely. And as you can see, this is the camera, and at the top right you can see there are so many options for the camera settings, and you can see different modes, the panorama and the other effects as well, like sepia and negative, all those effects you can get, which is pretty good now. And at the top left you see this settings option, and you have different settings for photos and videos, which I will definitely cover in the dedicated video which I'll produce very shortly. And in that video I'll also give some sample videos and photos as well, so check that out. Here I am posting some samples of the photos that I have taken. This one I have taken directly under the sun with a good amount of light exposure, and this one is inside under the tube light, and this one is the selfie, as you can see in the front camera. Now these are some of the pre-installed apps on this Lenovo Vive K5 Plus. As you can see, the Share It and Sync It, you cannot uninstall these two. Apart from that, the other apps like Myntra, Flipkart and Truecaller, etc., you can uninstall those. So these are the pre-installed apps for you. Now this multitasking button, if you single tap it, you'll get options like settings, wallpapers and widgets. You can add any widgets from here. And if you tap and hold this, you'll get to this task manager screen where you can clear all the tasks. Now let's see the OTG compatibility, which is another good feature of this phone. I'm connecting the pen drive using the OTG cable, and as you can see on the top, you get this notification. Now when you go to the gallery, you can directly access all those files that are stored on your USB OTG. As you can see, there is a dedicated folder USB OTG, and these are the files that are stored on that particular device. So it is working perfectly fine with this device. Now let's talk about some minor cons which I got of this device, that is Android Lollipop, not Marshmallow, and the camera is average in low light condition, though the camera under the sun is absolutely fantastic. And the other minor cons are no earphone in the box, and the navigation keys are not backlit. If you can ignore these minor cons, the phone is absolutely fine, and I will definitely recommend this phone for this low budget. So I hope this video has helped you in some way and given you some information that you really wanted to know about this particular phone. So give it a thumbs up and write in your comments below if you have any questions.